Shouldn't be using your thumb that much anyway. But when it comes down to rebounding and passing, that could be problematic.
Harden is covered by Barnes. Green comes to screen. Trent will now get single coverage on Harden, who goes strong to his left. Spins, corkscrews into the air, and knocks down a jumper to get things started.
And that's a good sign for Harden. Shooting slump.
Shooting 37% so far in the series. Here is Trent Jr. coming off the screen. He was 3 of 10 from 3 in Game 4. He'll swing it over here to Anunoby. He'll raise up and score, and he's had no difficulty at all scoring in this series. Philadelphia rushes out of backcourt. That's something they want to do as well as pick up the pace. In low is Anunoby going at Harden. Ball goes station to station and stops at Siakam, who pulls the string and knocks down a triple on the road.
And get Siakam looking bad about him in the press clippings as we see OG Anunoby right there with the steal and lost his footing, almost missed the layup. But Pascal Siakam had a one and B to be worried about that double at all times. As Danny Green, the UNC legend with the quick hands right there, pays off with Harden on the fast break.
Anunoby works on a spread floor, goes at Maxey into the corner. Khem Birch will raise, and he uncorks it, hits a three. Breaking back the other way is Harris. The 1-2 to the cup. Put a finger roll up and in.
Because we talk about Embiid and Harden, but Doc Rivers told us before the game he feels that Harris has been the most consistent 76er in this series.
Anunoby takes Maxey in deep and
if I'm Toronto, I'm going to go back to that. I'm going to make Harden and Maxey guard. Toronto has the size advantage as we see Harris staying hot with a three.
Trent will survey, looks to Barnes, fronted by Maxey. Embiid hedges over there to show. Outside it comes here to Siakam. Rolling to the hole on a screen and roll is Khem Birch as he slips into the paint at 7. Harden has it dislodged. 2-on-1, Siakam the other way. Glides by Green and scores. And a timeout needed here at home for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that's something that the Philly coaching staff really didn't like about the last ball game. They felt that Philly was really sloppy and very casual offensively. As we see the Raptors stay on fire.
And of course, was all NBA defensive team a year ago as Harden steps up to the line.
His way inside, but you got to find a way to secure that rebound through the front of us.
Harden splits a pair, hands off to Embiid, counters and scores with a two-hand jam. Nice setup by Harden. That's their promised speed play up and jam it inside and get Embiid going around the rim.
And it's going to be hard to get Embiid.
Rounds a game so far in the series, shooting 79% from the line. Spectacular swat. But the foul down below was on Thibault. And Gary Trent Jr. will head to the line.
Thibault right there with the foul. And he probably didn't realize he had the big fella trailing him right there. If he doesn't reach in, Embiid is going to clean that up for him. Kevin, I used to hate that. Whenever I was a big and I was tracking a play, and I know I'm about to come in and get a block on my guard and reach in, I'd be like, just stay down, little fella. You know I'm going to clean it up for you.
Well, let's take a look at the national television schedule presented by Google Pixel. Coming up, the Hawks and Heat on Tuesday on NBA TV. And then on TNT, the Timberwolves and the Grizzlies in a great series, tied at 2-2. Pelicans and Suns tied at 2-2. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit NBA app. Toronto up 6. 5:35 to go, first quarter, and Harris operating in the front court. Precious Achiuwa is on the unenviable task of guarding Embiid. Barnes will come to double. Off it comes to Harden into the lane. No look to Harris for three. Wide open.
Listen, I know we've been talking about Harden shooting in this series, but listen, what you can't talk bad about is his playmaking. His playmaking has been on display every single game, and he continues that tonight with the excellent dive for the three ball.
He's averaging just under 10 assists a game. Is Harden. Scotty Barnes trying to make some inroads, and he is held up and a foul. Second team foul on the Philadelphia 76ers. Fouls on Shake Milton, who has just come in to join Thibault, Harden, Harris, and Embiid. Barnes, the rookie of the year. Off to OG Anunoby. He'll raise. Embiid with a rebound. Harden has been very good when getting into the paint here early, but finds Harris dragging down the right wing. Embiid trying to follow up on the miss. Is fouled going into the air.
Embiid just carving out space. Look how Pascal Siakam just bounces off of his body. Too big, too strong. The Raptors, or anybody else in the league for that matter, don't have anybody that can stop that big fella once he's determined to get the rebound inside that charge play.
So Toronto over the limit with 4:51 left here in the first quarter of play, and that's cause for more aggression from Philadelphia trying to get to the rim.
Yeah, Philadelphia's definitely done a good job of getting in the bonus early. They've been very aggressive, and plays that Embiid just made highlight that.
Chris Boucher will step in. Had a real nice 19 minutes of work in Game 4 when he had the 9 points, 5 rebounds, and a couple of blocks. Thaddeus Young was good as well off the Toronto bench in Game 4, particularly in the second quarter. A couple of free throws go through. Siakam now trying to bring it out of backcourt. Harris really moving his feet, shuffling along. Bible switches up on him. Trent Jr. handles, 12 to shoot. In he comes, off the left foot, leaning away, and he scores.
Man, that is tough right there. Leaning one leg jumper by Gary Trent Jr. His game has improved so much every single year.
Embiid does early work. He got in way deep and pushes Achua into the restricted area, that catches low and laid it in.
And that's how you beat a team that's doubling you every play. Don't float around to the perimeter as you see Precious miss a shot, and Embiid's running out of transition again. Seal early. Get your work done early. That way when the double team comes, it's way too late.